Hello and welcome back to Dublin. On this visit, we're going to learn about some of Ireland's most well-known writers. The Dublin Writers Museum was opened in 1991. It was established to promote interest in Irish literature and tell people about the lives and works of Irish writers. Let's take a look. I'm here with Robert Nicholson from Fáilte Ireland, the National Tourism Development Authority. Robert works as curator here. Hello, Robert.
Hello.
Thanks for talking to me. Robert, what writers do you have represented here at the museum?
We go way back to early times, beginning, I suppose, with Jonathan Swift. You have Bram Stoker, whom a lot of people didn't think was Irish. There's Oscar Wilde, George Bernard Shaw, William Butler Yeats, James Joyce, of course, Samuel Beckett, Brendan Behan. We principally feature writers who are already dead, but we're already collecting portraits of living people like, for example, Edna O'Brien, J.P. Dunleavy, and others. So the collection continues to grow.
And Ireland has a great tradition of storytelling. Do you think this tradition has inspired Irish literature?
Oh, very definitely. I think if you go back again to very early times, you have a small country, very confined, and there are just a few great legends, and they keep telling the same stories. So the emphasis is on finding new ways to tell the story.
Thanks very much for talking to us, Robert.
Thanks.
This is number 1 Merrion Square, childhood home of Oscar Wilde. Wilde's parents were lifelong Irish nationalists, as was Wilde himself. His novel, The Picture of Dorian Gray, and his play, The Importance of Being Earnest, are among the great literary masterpieces of the late Victorian period. Oscar Wilde was also remembered for his personal life. He was famously imprisoned in England for being a homosexual. This is James Joyce. His most famous work is probably Ulysses. This experimental novel follows the lives of 2 characters on a single day as they travel around Dublin. This is Sandy Cove, an area in the south of Dublin overlooking the Irish Sea. I'm here at the James Joyce Tower. I'm here with James Houlihan at the James Joyce Tower and Museum. Hello, James.
Hi, Aidan.
Hi. What was James Joyce's relationship to the tower?
Well, James Joyce actually only stayed here for 6 nights, but he used the tower and the characters who were with him during those 6 nights as the basis for the opening chapter of his famous masterpiece, Ulysses.
And what features of the tower are mentioned in Ulysses?
Well, James Joyce was famous for taking locations and putting them into his novels, and he describes them very beautifully. And he describes, for example, this room we're in beautifully. He describes the slanted windows here, for example.
Thanks for talking to us, James.
Thank you, Aidan.
From the top of the tower, the landscape and views around are striking and dramatic. Certainly a source of inspiration. So I'll leave you with a few words from Ulysses. Think you're escaping and run into yourself. Longest way round is the shortest way home. See you next time back in Galway.